Like if you buy more, you save more on this particular one. And this is that great example of what this is all about. Now, it's going to come with a choice. Going to come with a choice of 12 or the 24. If you get the 24, you're going to be saving $29.99. Hence, the nomination for Stock Up and Save. You stock up, you get more. You get more of that pepper gravy, which is amazing, by the way. And you save more money, which is why it's one of the nominees. And what's inside? I'll tell you what's inside. Unlike maybe some other nuggety kind of chicken that maybe you've tried in the past. You know what's in here? Chicken, chicken, and more chicken. It's our favorite chicken that we pick up on QVC when we do our shopping, and here's why. It's just very, very lightly breaded. Very lightly breaded, and it's done with this seasoning that's absolutely fantastic. It's all on 4 easy payments. We brought this in. It's a feature price. So what you'll do is you'll get it here, you'll get it now, you stock up and save, and then afterwards, well, go to QVC.com and do some voting. All right, now if you want the 12 count, we have it for you. 1,700 can be had. But we just had a really popular show with 4 hours of food, and you're loving what's happening here because these are the best of the best that QVC has to offer in our food. If you want the 24 count, 800 available. But again, you can get it one time or auto delivery, which is every 60 days for 1 full year, all on 4 easy payments. Break that up if you want to for 32, but then get all that gravy and get it in an air fryer, in an oven, lots of ways to have it. Here comes Dawn Madgett, who's our guest for Heartland Fresh, who brings us this brand. Congratulations, first of all, on the nomination. This just so everybody realizes, Dawn, this is a big deal. These food awards on QVC, are they not?
They are a huge deal.
Yeah.
Last year we won for the best chicken, and that was so exciting. And I just want to tell everybody, today is National Fried Chicken Day.
Did not know that.
I mean, I know, like who knew? So it's the perfect day to be here with you today. And at Heartland Fresh, I mean, we pride ourselves. We control every aspect of what we give to you. And that's what I think is so important. So we take the best chicken. We know exactly how it's raised. We bring it in. We hand trim it. From there, we marinate it in some buttermilk. Keeps in the moistness, and it keeps that chicken flavor.
Yes, please.
From there, it goes into a light flour and breading mixture. We flash fry it for just a couple minutes, and then we finish baking it. So when it comes to you, it's truly a heat and eat. And I think that's really important. But Rick, remember what you were just saying about this is lightly breaded, but it has all the crunch, all the deliciousness. You almost feel guilty when you're eating it, but don't feel guilty.
Because it tastes so decadent.
6 grams of fat, 23 grams of protein, and it's lightly breaded, but it still has, see, you can see here, all those nooks and crannies.
Love.
Lightly spray it with a little olive oil, and you will go out of your mind. You feel like you're going to have the skin and the bones and all the mess that you don't want, but instead you just have beautiful whole chicken breast.
Whole chicken breast. Because you said, well, it's National Fried Chicken Day. What it's not, though, is chicken that's been dumped into a deep fryer and sitting there for the last 3 minutes or 4 minutes and all that oil sucked in. No, it's flash fried just really quickly. And the main ingredient is chicken, so it's not breading. So we brought this in. It's one of the nominees. Congratulations on Best Chicken. Again, 12 count, 1,500 to go around. Free shipping and handling. If you want the 24, 750 can be had. QVC.com. We're going to be out. This is a crazy show. The lineup of this show is absolutely amazing. So I had nothing to do with this. David's on vacation, but we got all these people playing the show. Today's special value is rocking all day. I just love it. I love the flavor of it. So you get the gravy with it. Now, important to point out, Dawn, for people who are newer to the brand, that it tastes amazing without the gravy. So there's this wonderful tang and this wonderful spice to it. You don't need the gravy, but when you get it, and our viewers get it at home, it's going to come in this resealable bag. What's the best way that you use to cook it? Do you use an air fryer or an oven? How do you do it?
I do use the air fryer because, as you can imagine, I cook a lot of it. But it cooks 15 minutes in your air fryer at 390 degrees. But in your regular oven or your toaster oven, it only takes 30 minutes, and it's at 350 degrees. But again, look at this beautiful chicken breast. Now, here's another fun fact, Rick.
Yep.
A club sandwich is chicken, lettuce, under bacon. So we are making a fried chicken club sandwich because it's that time of year where you have those beautiful tomatoes, the bacon, slather it with some mayonnaise. So like you said, we give you that beautiful gravy, but you can do this any way you want. No doubt. Then you have a sandwich that is to die for. So delicious and so good.
And something that, well, you're not going to get in a drive-through. You're probably not going to make yourself. This is one of those things. Like, it's kind of the perfect solution, right? as 300 people are shopping right now, very limited in the 24 count if you want it. So that's how we're doing it. It's either the 12 or the 24. You save not $2 or $3. You save $29 and change by picking this up. You get the extra gravy then. You get the 4-pack instead of the 2-pack if you get the 24. Little goes a long way. And the other thing about these is that when you say 24, these are 5 ounce. They are huge. Like, I just want to show you one of these bad boys. They are, I mean, cutting them open, but they're really big and they're really thick. Like this guy right here, that is a massive chicken breast. So a lot of people might be cutting these literally in half as an entree, Dawn. Look at that.
You know what? And that's what we do. So what we do is when it's my mother, my aunt, and I, we take 2 of these, we cook them up, and we make 3 beautiful salads with them because it goes a long way. And this isn't that grilled chicken that's dried out and flavorless, and it's just, this is fried chicken. You feel like you're getting all the wonderful flavor and all the things that we love about fried chicken, but none of the guilt. There's no skin, there's no bone. It's always the whole chicken breast. You'll find that these are shaped a little oddly because it's truly the whole chicken breast that we hand trim for you.
It's truly the whole chicken breast.
It's just beautifully done.
Yeah, this is not the quote unquote the hot dog chicken, right? It's not pressed, so it's a real chicken breast you're getting. So we've got it for you. Here comes the 12 count. Only 1,300 remaining. It's a 4-hour show. If you want the 24 count, however, people are saving. They're stocking up 650. And that's why this is voted best stock up and save. So congratulations on that. So it's literally, you got 2 nominations here, not just 1 nomination. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of great chicken on QVC. I mean, the food business that we have here is rocking. That's an understatement. And so to be nominated for like best chicken, that's a pretty big deal. Now, how do we do that? Well, it has to do with the ratings. It has to do with the popularity. So it isn't one or the other. So you're literally going on, you're praising these items. You're saying, here's why I love it. Here's what I said about it. Here's some quotes from customers. Our buyers have looked at every one of these nominees and said, these guys deserve it. So take a look at this. It's tender, it's moist. The breading is not spicy and stays on the chicken. Really fast to cook and can be used in a sandwich, on a salad, chicken parm, right? It's very tender and moist. And the seasoned coating was delicious. Thank you, Carla, 1949. That's pretty good. It's about as good as it gets. All that is about this particular offer right here, if you're picking it up. So again, this is one of the newest offers we have with 12 in this show. You can go to QVC.com and vote on it, but this is real customers that you're voting on it and you're saying it. If you're a big fan, we can take a phone call as well. So once again, as 700 people are shopping, the process. Let's come back to the process. Why is it not the old-fashioned deep fried? Because it tastes sort of like it, but it's none of that guilt, none of that grease.
Rick, I have to tell you, every time I make this, and the first thing I do is, I cut up the salad when I'm going on air, and when I have it at home, I take a nice little bite. It's crispy, it's flavorful, it's juicy.
Look at that.
And my kitchen isn't a total disaster because many of us wake up every morning and say, what's for dinner? This is what's for dinner, it's what's for lunch, and it's what's for a snack. So what we do with this is we hand trim it. We control every aspect. We hand trim it, we marinate it in buttermilk, which isn't something I keep on hand. Then from there, we put in a light flour and breadcrumb mixture. We flash fry it, and then we freeze it. We send it to you directly from our, right from the Heartland, right from Kansas City. We ship it right to your door.
Love it.
Comes to you frozen, stays in the freezer for a year. But this is such an incredible go-to. We have a reclosable bag, resealable bag. But I can't tell you, Rick, we both have adults. Those people that come into your house and they're home. So what do they expect? Food. This is ready in 15 minutes in my air fryer and a half hour in my oven.
I'll tell you another thing. For my boys, you said we have people at home, like empty nester like myself, like my wife.
Yes.
Although we're really not, because they came back. I don't know if that wasn't
Exactly.
in the brochure, by the way. They moved back. But my youngest son, he's doing like the healthy, like low carb thing, right? So he will take a salad, or we could take a salad, or just some veggies on the side. But the flavor's there, the ease of use is there, and the chicken is there. The quality is there as well. 800 people are on the line right now. 1,000 left in the 12 count. But guess what? In the stock up and save, which is what it's nominated for, besides best chicken, only a few hundred now remaining. And that means you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all big. They're all real chicken. I know that sounds strange, but in this day and age, it means a lot. They're all delicious, fantastic chicken. The slightest amount of breading, and that spice. Can you give a little secret of what's in there, that spice? Because I'm about to go in. I know I got 4 hours, but I can't resist. I'm going in with a little bit of gravy. Tell me about that spice.
It doesn't need the gravy, but the gravy's amazing. I mean, I love this gravy. It's just so delicious.
Just a
My
little
mother
bit.
puts it on everything she makes. but it's a little bit salty, but not salty. Has a little pepper. It just has the
What
perfect
is
flavor
that?
to enhance the chicken. Don't you agree? What are you thinking, Rick?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I think it's
Isn't
fantastic.
it?
It's like some of our reviewers just said, it's not like spicy or
It doesn't get
hot. You know, I need a
right.
glass of water or something, but there's a tang to it without any salt,
Yes.
without any pepper on it. It's there. And that other bite I just took was without the gravy. 1,000 people are on the line right now. So what's going on? 4 hours. Fire extinguisher standing by for me. 17 people helping me out. We got a lot of great items, but there's 12 Customer Choice Food Award nominees in this show. This is one of them. Congratulations. And last year, our customers voted, and well, what happened?
We did win.
You won.
Yes, we did. And we were so thankful. Thank you all so much. Here's our award from last year. And we do appreciate this. I mean, it's just such an honor to always bring, I mean, QVC is our customer. It's our only customer. We make this for you. And we make it because we enjoy making it. We know we're bringing you great product. And
Love
right
it.
now, it's hard to get really great products with really great quality. This is the
Wow.
most consistently delicious, flavorful,
Yeah.
wonderful chicken.
Here's
Whether
another
you're
one.
making it into a chicken parm or having it with a cold pasta salad.
Every one
You'll
of these I
really
cut up
enjoy it.
individually, Dawn. Like 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
4, about 5. Like that is big and thick. That is a massive 5-ounce chicken breast with all chicken. Every time you slice into it, it's not like it's filled with breading. Like you ever get a
All that
nugget in the
protein.
drive-through and you have no idea what's actually in it. Is it actually chicken, right? Or you get a breaded shrimp and there's no shrimp in there. It's all breading. Look at that. It's just this little whisper of that breading on top and bottom. It's flash fried. Hey, this is rocking. You are loving it. It's M72012. You know what I want to do too? I want to, almost half our quantity spoken for here. If you've never shopped on QVC before, first of all, if you have shopped on QVC before, you're going, where's David? He's on vacation. I'm jumping in. But if you've never, you can buy this. It's free shipping. And by the way, there's a lot of food coming your way. It goes into your freezer. It comes frozen. This is a resealable bag. So Dawn, I'm assuming you're not making 24. You and your hubby, right? You're taking a couple out that night, maybe even one, cutting it in half with some veggies, over half our quantity spoken for. So simple. So if you want the 12 count, 800 now remaining. 24, however, 350 remaining. That's the stock up and save, $29.95. Customer Choice nominee. And you can vote right now if you want to. It's really fun to do. Our vendors love it. Our creators love it. It's just fantastic. In the last couple of minutes, it's featured price. Price eventually goes up to the regular QVC price. Keeping the prices there for you. And compared to a restaurant right now, which you might not even be going to, compared to what else you're making at home, you know, one of the things about so much of the food that we're offering, like there's this extraordinary cake coming up that I know I wouldn't make. Heaven knows I wouldn't. Amy wouldn't make it either. This is something that would be you'd be hard pressed to make yourself, right, Dawn?
You would, and your kitchen would be a mess, and you'd have to go out and get the bread, you know, the buttermilk.
The buttermilk.
Trimming the chicken perfectly. Like I'm really particular with my chicken, and we trim this up for you just perfectly. So you're only getting the whole weight chicken breast.
Look at that.
There's nothing else there. You know exactly what you're going to bite into. And each bite is going to have, the outside's going to be a little bit crunchy, but the inside tastes like amazing
it's good.
chicken. It's not dry. It's perfectly done. You cook it from frozen, and that's so important. In the air fryer, it takes about 15 minutes.
From frozen, very important. So you come home, kids come home, what's for dinner? It's the summer, the ball game's over. All of a sudden you're saying, what's for, we got to get pizza for like 25 bucks? No. Oh, but they're frozen. No problem whatsoever. So we started with 2,500. 700 remaining in the 12 count. 300 remaining in the 24. But there's 350 people on the line right now. So you're saving $29 and change. It's the buy more and save. So you've got two nominations here. Best buy more and save. People come back to this and they say, I'm stocking up. If I'm doing it, I'm saving a lot of money. I'm stocking up.
Exactly.
And then the second nomination, my friend, is for best chicken, which is really awesome. Like it's really good. A lot of chicken on QVC. So once again, Heartland Fresh. This is an American brand, right? Where are you guys coming from?
We're coming right from the Heartland in Kansas City, and we're taking care of each process for you. And I love that. I mean, it's done with loving care. It's done with meticulous, we're making sure every aspect of this is done the right way. But I love this because we don't all like to eat the same things. So when you were talking about your son, Rick, my son walked in the house, the one that lives far away. First thing he did, he said, "This is really good." He pulls out the bag and he reads the nutritionalist. He's like, "That's hardly any fat, and
So
all that
funny.
protein, 23 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat." I mean, this is on his, this is on his radar now, because you can have a beautiful salad. This would be